So when the hops come in, I mean, it's literally like a fresh cut flower, maybe is a good way to put it. You know, you get the flower at that point, it's really aromatic and kind of blasting out of you. So to me, when I say it's really more like a sweet orange note that really kind of blasts us out with a lot of bit of floralness too. So you have the floralness of the flower and then a sweet orange note. Almost maybe the best way to describe it is when you first cut into an orange and you get that spritz as the orange opens up. That's the aromatics that really pop out of the hops. So the whole idea of this beer is to try to get hops that are in their truest form. So they're not being denatured. So hops, when they come out of the field, they're freshly picked out of the fields, they're 45% moisture, which when they're packed together becomes very unstable and actually combust. So what the farmer does is blow basically 135-degree air through them and drives those hops down to 7%, which stabilizes the hop. Well, a byproduct of that is you lose a lot of the wonderful, or what you call aromatics that come with those fresh hops. So what we try to do in this process is actually recapture that aromatics that you just can't get any other way.
These hops were picked this morning, probably about between 2 and 5 a.m. I believe the first truck left Sodbuster Farms at 5 a.m. and on its way over. We mashed the brew in at about 6:30, so you got hops coming over the mountain and the brew going at the same time. And their journey is, you know, they come off the vine in the morning, they get loaded on the truck, they drive over here, and then we add them to our kettle and our hop back. I think the real difference between fresh hop beers and, you know, our standard mainland brands is we only do them once a year. Basically at the farm, these hops don't get kilned or dried, so we end up with a wet, fresh hop coming over, and we get to use that once a year. It creates a lot of unique flavors. You know, just really different than our other mainland brands.
We've been harvesting, drying, and vacuum packing for a while now. We want to leave the plants up as long as possible because it's better for the health of it for next year. So we're just, they're tied up on a string, so we're pulling the string down, laying them down, hand picking them, and then putting them back up. So I'll let them sit there probably till October once they start to naturally die back, and then you just cut them down to a couple feet. It's kind of been taking a little longer to harvest, so instead of having them go bad before we can use them all, we'll just vacuum pack them, throw them in the cooler, and then probably within a month, once they're a little slower in the brewery, they'll start to do more little small experimental brews with the hops we have.